AT&T Stadium in Houston.
And this opening kickoff will not even reach the landing zone. It hits short of the 20, so that's going to move the ball out to the 40-yard line. They'll run it. Here's the rookie from Ohio State.
And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
Here's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's May.
He's got it complete to Diggs, right side. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That'll be a New England first down, a gain of 12.
Defensively going forward, they're going to have to watch out for him on plays just like that. It's a drag route across the field, and they're trying to free him up and let him run after the catch. That won't be the last time we see that play, and it works there to pick up a first down.
On first down, it's Henderson.
And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain.
They suspected it as a power play. The middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on first down.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 8. Throwing here is May. There goes a deep ball, end zone.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Hunter Henry, 47 yards.
And the Patriots get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon.
Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0.
Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
Here we go. Watch Tony. At 18. That's it.
Here's Stroud.
Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
Almost feels like anything you can do, we're going to try and match or do better. We've already seen one touchdown pass from the opposition. They tried to equal it on that throw.
On the ground, this is Joe Mixon. And he gets this up to the 34, out of bounds there. A pickup of 11 and a Texans first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Here we go. 118. Outside.
Again, it's Mixon. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop it right around the line of scrimmage.
Milton Williams there on the tackle.
What an advantage having a elite guy in the middle of the defensive line, because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, but he can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
118. Outside.
Now Stroud. That one complete. It's tanked down.
And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 40. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
What an intelligent play as he found open grass and uncovered quickly. A nice clutch play to move the chains. The defense, they got to do a much better job of accounting for these shorter routes.
18.
Stroud looking to throw.
That's going to be caught by Kirk. A gain of 8 there on the play. And it'll be second and a couple.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes when they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line.
Another Texans first down. First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
They run again on first down. Chubb. The tackle made by Kayvon Chaisson.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second.
Here's second and 5 now from the 22.
22-yard line.
Here we go. Tony. Tonight.
Mixing up the middle. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on third down. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Ready for the second quarter from Houston. It's the Texans in possession of the football, as they've got it with a third down coming up. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Nick Chubb, an 18-yard touchdown run. And the Texans are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Well, they were looking to pick up the first down on third and short. They got a little more than they bargained for, finding the end zone as well.
And oftentimes in short yardage situations, you get a lot of defenders stacked near the line of scrimmage, partner. So if you can get past that first wave, there's usually room to roam, and he found it.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
The Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive.
A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they haven't had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game, even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
So a first and 10 now in Houston territory at the 30-yard line.
They'll go again with Henderson.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
But they're certainly not neglecting their run duties as well as they ate up the blockers in front, allowed the secondary to get home.
So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on.
Here's May.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
They certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
From the gun, it's May. Now he's going to step up and run.
And this time not quite to the 30. He'll be down at the 31-yard line. He opted to go with a scramble, gets 2 yards, and now it's 4th.
Andres Borregales on for the Patriots field goal. A 48-yard attempt.
And his kick is right there. It's good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
35-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
On the quick.
And they had the touchdown during the last drive, and I'm guessing that you like the balance they had on that last drive.
And I loved it. Forget liking it. Absolutely love what they were doing, because to be ahead of the defense that much, where every play call you have, run or pass, is working pretty well for you.
Makes you look like a genius.
It really does. It also lets you know that your preparation was pretty good, and now the defense has to do all the adjusting.
18.
And Stroud now to throw. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
Well, the great coach said football is really a simple game. Rush theirs, protect yours. And he's talking about those guys throwing the football. In this situation, the rush won, hitting the quarterback and forcing him into an incompletion.
Okay.
Stroud to throw it.
A short one going to be taken in here by Schultz. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7, our score. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Here we go. 118. What's that? Robbie.
Stroud sets up the play action. Well, that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Stroud looking to change the play.
They go up the middle with Chubb. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10.
He may be a bit undersized compared to the modern-day NFL defensive tackle, but what he lacks in size, he definitely makes up for in his ability to make tackles in the run game as well.
Stroud out of the gun here. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he's in. Touchdown, Houston.
Nico Collins,
37 yards.
And the Texans have taken the lead.
Fairbairn good with the extra point. And the lead is now 14-10.
14, Patriots 10. Miami Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now. The Pats at the line, ready to go.
And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. Just I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6.
They'll set up the screen for Gibson. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half.
First down. A gain of 11 on the play.
We're good.
First down, New England.
On play action, May.
And he'll throw this one away. But I don't think he was out of the pocket. No, here comes the flag.
Yeah, he hadn't gotten far enough away from the pocket to throw that football away, and that draws the flag.
Yeah, the old tackle box, right? Get outside of each tackle, and then you can go ahead and throw it away, and you're in good shape. But if you're back there in the pocket, you got to make sure of what you're doing.
He's going to look downfield for Henry.
And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
So on 4th down, here's Bryce Baringer on to punt for the Patriots.
Christian Kirk deep to return it. And this will be taken at the 13. And he's out right at the 25. And that'll be a return of 12 following a very nice punt. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
On this one, incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
He was defended by Marcus Jones.
Hey! 18. Let's hit. Look the hot. Hey, south. 19 Texas.
Back to throw. Here's Stroud. That'll be pulled in downfield by Collins. Now he's loose down the middle of the field.
Touchdown, Houston.
Nico Collins.
In the final seconds of the first half.
And the Texans will extend their lead here just before halftime.
Fairbairn now to add the extra point. It's good, and it's 21-10.
Makes the score Texans 21, Patriots 10. Miami Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
4 seconds, all that remain here in this first half as the kick gets away.
And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half.
Hey, what's up?
They'll throw now on the final play. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's the Texans in front, and they're going to get the football first as we are back underway in the third quarter. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their fourth possession. Touchdowns on their first three possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage.
Carlton Davis picks it. And the Patriots will take over here just shy of the 30. Not the way you envision things to start out the third quarter. One play and already a turnover.
It's interesting. You and I were talking with the coach, and he talked about how at halftime, as a play caller, he wanted to make sure he got a new script going for the second half, not just the one that he operated off of to start the game. Nowhere on that script did it have that result.
May looking to run. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Shotgun handoff to Gibson. And tough going there as he'll only get it up to about the 31. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
And force the incompletion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
They'll throw with May. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for him. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
The Patriots send out their punter as he'll punt it away for the second time. And that'll hit and go out of bounds, so they'll start just outside their own 40-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
The last drive for this offense, Charles, you remember it ended in one play, that quick interception, but they do still have the lead as they start this drive here.
And that's something to focus on for them as well, because it's not quite no harm, no foul. But the interception, hey, shake it off, move on. Hasn't cost your team the lead, and now it's time to rebound. And the quarterback and his teammates, they can add to the lead with a good drive here.
Back to Mixon on second down. Room here to run. Still going inside the 20. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Joe Mixon, 54 yards. And the Texans are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. On for the PAT, Ka'imi Fairbairn. And the lead is up to 18 now.
Makes the score Texans 28, Patriots 10. Ka'imi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. To the air, May. Complete. Hunter Henry with the grab. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down.
A nice chunk play from the tight end position, and it illustrates the cohesiveness that he and his quarterback have. Both saw the extra defender doubling him up, and they still combined for the completion and big gain.
Looking to throw, May. He'll try and do this himself. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches. So in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, so they're going to opt to go for this thing. We'll see. Maybe a surprise pass or run. What will they do? We're about to find out. 4th down. And he's got a 1st down as he's up to the 48. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Play action. May. Now he'll tuck this and run. Open way down the field is Henry. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. A gain of 32 that time.
And this offense needed something to try and seize the momentum a little bit. That might have been exactly what they needed. Now they have a chance to go downfield and score and cut into the lead.
And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Trevion Henderson scampering home from 19 yards out. And the Patriots are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of the season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play. Give him 6 yards on the carry. It's going to be 3rd and 3 now.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 3.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. New England on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This time it's 3rd and 3. Chubb will get the call running left. And he's got the 1st before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. They're able to convert with a gain of 4. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
39-yard line.
Here we go.
They run it again with Chubb. And he'll get this out past the 45 to the 47. 56 yards rushing for him now to this point. And I think we can get used to seeing more of that in this 4th quarter, especially if they're having success on the ground like they did there.
Yeah, I think back when we met with the head coach in preseason, and all he talked about was building a bully. And I think it was this situation he was envisioning. Trying to ice a game, plenty of time left, but of being able to give the ball to his big runner and pound away and try and finish off the game.
Nixon will try the right side. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front seven, reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing, slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
Nixon with a first down carry. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Houston. Joe Mixon, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Texans have pretty well put it away here in the fourth quarter. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And the lead is up to 18 now.
Patriots 17. Ka'imi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. The Pats at the line, ready to go. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out, because now it's not a total loss, because as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack. That was Will Anderson getting home and finishing the play. Following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13. To throw, it's May. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Will Anderson in there again as he's able to pick up sacks on both first and second down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Danielle Hunter. That's now back-to-back sacks, and it brings up fourth down.
Guys with his talent in the pocket aren't supposed to be getting hit like this, and you know an intense conversation with the offensive line is going to occur after this one. Might not be from him, but the offensive line coach will have plenty to say about this game.
He's going to let it fly, and he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Texans take over an excellent field position.
On the quick, right?
That one looks like he'll throw here. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
They're certainly not letting up on the pressure in this one, and oftentimes you hear this expression, all gas, no break from defenses. But in this case, it's the offense still throwing the football up big in the fourth quarter.
2nd and 10.
Why, Tony? Here we go. Good.
Throwing now is Stroud.
This is caught. It's Kirk. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Christian Kirk, 23 yards for the touchdown. As his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Fairbairn good with the extra point. And they open the lead up now to 25. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
And we'll see a return here from the end zone.
And he's going to be out of bounds on the return. Not a great return. They'll start back around the 17.
First down 10 at their own 17-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive.
Well, CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is in the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, with how lopsided this game has been, even one score might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because it's just about looking forward at this point. Get a touchdown here, give yourself some positive momentum and reps to focus on when you get back to practice in the next couple of days.
Here we go, throw.
They'll set up a throw. It's complete to Diggs. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Well, these guys are now going to go out with their tails between their legs. They're going to keep taking their shots until the clock's at 000. But that one, like a lot of others, winds up incomplete.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And boy, possession here turns over with a football already being in the red zone. On first down, they'll run with Chubb. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3.
69 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game.
A big hole there. How about him handling the point of attack? Just positioning himself so that run could go right off of his backside and deep into the secondary.
So Houston going to come away here with the victory. And when you break it down, this was just a thoroughly dominating performance.
And I truly thought that we'd have a tight game coming into this one. I think you felt the same way based on our conversation after the production meeting. But obviously not the case. And how about just how it broke open? You just all of a sudden, whoosh, there it is. This thing is pretty much done. And the crowd stayed with it to celebrate because they're like, let's enjoy watching our team play this well. This is fun.
So that'll do it. For my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry, I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Texans as we say so long from Houston.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Space City, Houston, Texas, and NRG Stadium. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Baltimore Ravens and the Houston Texans.
I'm running up this door, I'm gonna book my bag.
Mike Tirico, my partner Greg Olson, set to bring this to you. Ka'imi Fairbairn getting this one started. Off we go from Houston.
Damn, I miss you, Justin. Sending love from my face compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. First carry for one of the league's best workhorses, Derrick Henry. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Now Jackson, escaping to his left. He runs with it. 10 yards on the scramble there, and he picks up the 1st down.
You can see here, Mike, the impact that sending your receivers deep does to the defense. You add so many layers, and the defense has to get so much depth in their pass coverage. It leaves a lot of room underneath, and that's exactly what the quarterback takes advantage, tucks the ball down, turns into a runner, picks up the 1st down.
Oh, intercepted. What a bad start on the 3rd play.
Jackson's pass intercepted. The Texans take over 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
And now the 1st carry for Joe Mixon. And he'll maneuver his way down to the 44. The veteran Kyle Van Noy in on tackle.
Up 2nd and 7 at the Ravens' 44-yard line.
It's a metal brain corrodes.
2nd and 7. They'll go right back to Mixon. They try to push forward. He'll wind up getting 3 yards with that one. Malachi starts there for the stop.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Look at high, look at high. Buggy.
From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Stroud. He's got his tight end. It's Schultz. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. A big one there on 3rd down. Good for 26 yards. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10.
Robin. 118. What's that? 19 Texans.
Now Mixon, and he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
18-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's 2nd and 9.
Here we go.
Again, they'll give it to Mixon. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So 3rd down forthcoming.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 5.
What's that? Why Tony? 11.
To throw is Stroud. That's caught. It's Joe Mixon. And he's going to be marked short of that 1st down. How do you want to play it? They need almost 2 full yards. Decision time. 4th down.
In a seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on fourth down.
18, what's that? 19 Texas.
Back to throw. Stroud. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
On first down, they'll start the drive with Henry. Not much happening there, just a short game.
Second and 9 at the 7-yard line.
It is 2nd and 9. Now, Jackson. And that will be incomplete. They could not hook up on what will be the final play of this first quarter. So we've come to the end of a fairly evenly played opening quarter. 0-0 is the score. More from Houston coming up in a moment. Third and 9. Throwing Jackson on the run to the right. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. They force fourth down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring fourth down right in the face.
Now fair catch called for and taken, and that sets them up in outstanding field position.
At the Ravens' 35-yard line.
Not even a little bit. Oh, Lord. Know yourself. Know your... My actions been louder than my words. I ain't sold, but still sold down to earth. Wanna do it, we can do it on the turf. Oh Lord, I'm the rookie in the vet. Shout out to
They'll run on first down with Mixon. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 36-yard line.
A second down throw for Stroud. Out to his right. He's going to tuck it and go. And a nice game there. He's out of bounds, and that will bring up third down.
That's a smart play. Second down, don't force it if it's not there. He's able to tuck it, pick up some extra yards, and set up a more manageable third down.
Look the hot, look the hot. Hey, Uno Mars.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. That's caught. Left side, it's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. 15 yards through the air. First down for Houston.
16-yard line.
Here we go. Hey, 18. What's up? 11.
From the gun, here's Stroud. To the end zone. intercepted. It's the safety, Kyle Hamilton.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, that ball was thrown. Me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. And he's going to have a Ravens first down. They'll take it up to about the 33-yard line.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to 3rd down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
So it'll be 1st and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33. Hopkins sent in motion. Now a throw here. It's backwards. He might be looking to throw this.
It's now 2nd and
10. Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
13.
From the gun, Jackson. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down. Rashad Bateman, the intended target, and it'll be 3rd down.
Wanna quit? Go.
In the shotgun, here's Jackson. He finds his receiver. That's Bateman. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. They get an even 20 on that one. Good for a Raven first down.
And the Raven first down.
They'll run. It's Henry. And they'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd.
2 minutes to play. Still searching for our first points of the half. Greg and I back from Houston. In a moment. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. To throw is Jackson. Moving to his left. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. A big play there for Baltimore. 32 yards.
First and goal, Baltimore.
I think that's just a coverage bust defensively, Mike. Somehow they lost track of the big tight end as he's getting vertical. By the time they realize it, he's already in position to make the play. Big time pitch and catch brings up 1st and goal.
Hopkins sent in motion. On 1st and 10, Jackson. That's caught. Derrick Henry. And they'll get him down right around the 5-yard line.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Ball right on the 5-yard line, 2nd down and goal. They'll run it with Henry. He slams it in there, and he is in. Derrick Henry, touchdown Ravens.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and It's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Makes the score Ravens 7, Texans nothing.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. The return starts from the 5. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line.
They're on the 34-yard line.
All right.
Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Nico Collins was the intended receiver there. And it'll be 2nd down.
Was there defensively.
What? 18. That's hot. Oh, boom. Look the hot. Look the hot.
Stroud going to set up to throw. Going for it all. That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up 3rd down.
So often we see on these deep passes, the defender lose track of the ball in the air. They then tend to panic, and it either leads to a big pass completion or a defensive PI. In this case, he stays in phase. He's able to break the ball up and prevent a big play from happening.
Oh, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10. Trying the right side. Taken in by Collins. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here. Clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
I think in this field position, Mike, when 4th and short, I think you got to go for it. I think there's at least a conversation going on the sideline about whether you keep your offense on the field or send out your punt unit.
Under. 11. 19 Texans. Hey, uno.
They'll go. It's Stroud. He will let this go. Deep downfield for Dell. That is caught. What a connection. He's down inside the 5-yard line. Now a timeout signal for him, and they'll get it with 10 seconds until the break.
Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
Here we go.
Stroud to throw. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the fight. And it's 2nd down.
He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And you get paid to make the difficult catches. I know classify that one as tough, but you got to make that catch. Give your team a chance to come away with this drive with some points.
Looking for that final yard. It's 3rd and goal. Stroud. That's going to be broken up in the end zone. Incomplete. There was no space to fit that one in. And now here comes 4th and goal.
Teams practice these situations all week long, Mike. Down here in the tight red zone, you find yourself inside the 10-yard line. You're thinking, we've got to come away with a touchdown. Well, after that 3rd down incomplete, it's going to be real.
To the goal line and in. Dalton Schultz. Touchdown, Houston.
And that's a bit of a gamble, but I really like the aggressive play call. Understanding here before the half, we don't want 3. We're trying to come away with 6, and he forgoes the field goal try. They take a shot in the end zone, and they come away with a touchdown.
The kick is good. Exciting finish to the half. We are tied as both teams head to their respective locker rooms. Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3.
Here we go.
On first down, they'll start with Mixon. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Hey, uno more.
On second down, Stroud. That one is complete. Good job. Textbook there. Separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
3rd and 10.
Here we go. Look at hot. 118. That's it.
Here's Stroud. Flush to his right. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down. So on 4th down, on comes Tommy Townsend to punt for Houston. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. This is Henry. And he's going to have a Ravens first down as he gets this one past the 30.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a 3rd down down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
He finds DeAndre Hopkins for the catch. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. First time they've worked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a first down.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
He'll swing this out wide to Henry. Still going inside the 20. And he will score. Derrick Henry, touchdown Baltimore. He had the touchdown run earlier. Now add a TD reception. Well, they get the running back out of the backfield, and Greg, we find him in the end zone, a touchdown pass.
Mike, we call those short throw, long run. It's every quarterback's dream. He's able to get the ball out of his hand to his intended target, and in this case, this guy, he doesn't rest.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On the quick, right? Tony, 19 Texas.
On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. This one broken out. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
Leads to 2nd and 10.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
He'll work his way forward for about 3 yards. Kyle Hamilton, the former Notre Dame star, able to make the play.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Here comes 3rd and 6.
18. Under. Buggy. Hey, uno.
Here's Stroud. Forced to his right. And that is incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down? It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down.
All right.
They will indeed go as they look to throw. That's going to be caught. And this is going to backfire in a big way. They're going for it on their own side of midfield, but they turn it over on downs.
So the key to this play is when you're going to play pass coverage and you're going to drop in depth, you have to understand if the quarterback drops the ball off short, you need to rally tackle. You need to limit the run after the catch. Don't let that receiver pick up the 1st down. That's exactly what this defense was able to do in this situation. Tackle him short of the chains, force the turnover on downs. Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and the quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
3rd and 11.
Hey, come on. Finish it up. Thirteen.
Jackson. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
Stroud to throw here on 1st down. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. He was trying to connect with his tight end, Dalton Schultz. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
Oh, ready? Let the hot. 18. That's it.
Now, Stroud. And he gets that one complete to Collins. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. Stroud connects with Collins, and it's a 1st down for Houston.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Tony.
Back to throw. This one is caught by Kirk. And that keeps them ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
It's a gain of 7.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Third down, 3 to go.
Hey, uno. 18. What's that?
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
Hey, uno more.
They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
Let's go.
On the ground, here's Henry. That's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7. So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports.
Ready?
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd down and 3. 4th quarter underway, and here's Henry. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. Rolling right. He'll try to run for it.
You've got to keep all your options on the table on 3rd down, and that's exactly what this quarterback did. He's looking to throw it. Nothing there. He pulls it down himself, and he's able to convert for the first down.
The 33-yard line.
Jackson now to throw on 1st down. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
2nd down. Jackson. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
What? Larry! Hey!
On 3rd down, Jackson. And he's able to take this for good yardage before sliding and hitting the deck to end the play.
Well,
just one of those plays. There's just nowhere to go with the ball. He decides to try to make a run for it, extend the play. But unfortunately, the defense had him accounted for as well. Gets what he can, gives himself up, brings up 4th down.
Only need a yard, and it's 4th down.
Alpha, sit hard. Sit hard. Hey, middle.
Jackson now. Now he'll work his way out right. He'll try and get there on the ground. And he is out of bounds at the 4-yard line. Give him 19 yards as they get the 4th down conversion.
There's nothing worse than having to settle for a field goal when you're in the red zone. So they roll the dice here. They leave the offense on the field, and boy, does it pay off. Great job by the quarterback extending this drive with his legs, and he sets up 1st and goal.
Henry is in. Touchdown, Baltimore. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
21, Texans 7.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Hey! Swap. Mother swap. Look the hot.
On 1st down, it's Stroud. Now a deep ball here for Collins. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 37 yards.
On the quick, right?
From the gun, here's Stroud. Moving to his right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for him.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
Whoa. Nike Texas. Buggy.
Now Stroud. And that is incomplete. Tank Dell was the one he was looking for. And it's going to be 4th down.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away. Here's Henry. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Going to go right back to Henry. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Going to lose a yard. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here to talk things over before 3rd down.
Sit up! 180! Sit up! Sit up!
They'll drop to throw. Moving outside the pocket. That's complete. He got it to Hopkins. A pickup of 14 on that one. First down, Baltimore.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
180! Sit hot! 180! You! Sit up!
They're running on first down with Henry. Not much there. Maybe a yard. Here's a timeout, Houston. That's their second. And they'll get together prior to this second down play.
At the 42-yard line.
Here's Jackson. That's over the middle to the tight end, Andrews. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line.
32 yards.
It's a big one for the Ravens. 32 yards.
It's a gain of 32. First down, Baltimore.
Again, right up the middle to Henry. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's second and goal.
Gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9.
Back to throw. Jackson. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it. And that pass ball is incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
One final chance for this defense. And here's third down. They'll send Flowers in motion. On third down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete. Searching for his Pro Bowl tight end, Mark Andrews, that time. Now it's fourth and goal.
Tyler Luke on for the Ravens field goal.
No issues there. This one is good. And the Ravens have run out to a 24-7 lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through and they get 3.
This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
All right.
Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. Open man, that's Collins. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a first down.
It's been tough sledding for this offense all day today, Mike, but especially here in the second half. So they are just in desperate need of a spark. Just something to get their offense into a little bit of a rhythm if they want to have any chance to find themselves back into this game here late.
Man, I got this right. My hand up to my bag. You know I'm popping tag. But man, I got this swag. Man, I got this swag. My hand up to my bag. You know I'm popping tag. But man, I swag when I surf. Now I be surfing swag. I'm on hypnotic. Exotic polo on my body. Got a bad girl beside me. And a friend right behind me. And I'm swag. I'm surf. I'm swag. I'm surf. I'm swag. I'm surf. I'm clean like this detergent. channel. Paper towel money, man, I'm all about my clout. And no screaming cowabunga while y'all boys wiping out. Got that polo on my body with a Zach Morris swag. Yeah, purple label, man, gon' check the tag. Winnie got the shoes, so you know I bought the bag. Clean just like this detergent with a tie color swag. Swinging hard like a boss of throwing punches. Papa though, shawty y'all on them sad lunches. I'm in the party serving like I'm standing on a wave. Shawty check my nugget like she batted mayonnaise. I'm on hypnotic, exotic, polo on my body. Got a bag girl beside me, and a friend right behind me, and I'm swag. I'm swag, I'm swag, I'm swag, I'm swag, I'm feel like this detergent. No, by the zone, yeah, strong, and you know I'm on 'cause I'm swag. I'm swag, I'm swag, I'm feel like this detergent.
You ain't never been in Skate Town. On a national, you know it go down.
Kilo Ali Flow. Look, from the east side on a Friday night, met a bunch of to the Golden Glide. Lows and highs, me and all the bros in a stolen ride like, man, they outside, so I'm staying inside. Show you and I vibe, take a few, like Tupac. I seen a bunch of mean guys in a bandana tie, throwing up the west side, giving side eyes. Ain't nobody that I really recognize, I ain't surprised to ride the killer vibe. Probably be the reason you die, trying to feel alive, but I'm incentivized by in the thighs, gripping on it like I'm picking the prize. They hit the crib with a collide, but really ain't tripping. We can kick it ride through the Pull up the Moreland, bro. Where at? West End, what's happening? Oh, man. Southside,
From the zone 4, Campbellton Road. Got cash to blow, hollering at the green 90s foreign. Got me using my 90s, alright. She was choosing in the parking lot. I was looking too, keep my number locked. I made on the couch at your mama house. Ride around, bubble loud with the window down. Some of y'all done lost y'all mind. Baby, let me see you pop that spine. I can see from the front and I knew at once I was gonna have to walk back by. From the spots, but I be on Old Net. But I pull up on my cousin on Rainbow Drive. Whip clean, let the paint don't dry. Where you from? Claim your sorry.
Pull up the Moreland, bro. Where at? West End, what's happening? Southside, Clayco, you know what's up. Oh, damn, I only come up.
Hit Catcade on the Sundays, say a parking lot prayer, no. I just wanna kick back, relax, shout it in the Monday. How about the seat, slide, it's nice to meet you, green eyes. Let's take a lap, I bring you right back to your friends before they start tripping. As I see the from the glide with the golden teeth. I don't even know if they notice me, they don't even know that we way too deep. I'm from the west, and they from the east, and all white tees, looking like sheep. I don't even wanna get one of them sneaks. We throwing up fours and ones and threes, and talking about,
West End, what's happening? Hey, we just pull up the Moreland, bro. Where at? Southside, Clayco, throw that.
You ain't never been to Skate Town. On a national, you know it go down. You ain't never been to Cascade. On the west side, up in LK. You ain't never been to Golden Glide. It's in the day. You ain't never been to Sparkles, gliding with your babe. I ain't never been to Skate Zone, 'cause it's out in Marlboro. I'ma pack a carload. I'ma take the girls and meet tomorrow.
Bring it, yeah, bring it, songs, bring it.